Kurds will vote in a referendum on independence Monday. The Kurdistan region has been pushing for autonomy from Iraq for many years. The U.S., Iraq, and several other countries are against this referendum. Tonight, correspondent Kristin Fisher tells us why.
The hope of independence is filling streets across the Kurdish region of Iraq. On Monday, they're set to vote in a referendum to put them on the path to freedom from the Iraqi government. It's a path that's being pushed by the region's president and his party.
This referendum is a democratic process, to exercise the right of self-determination for the people to decide their future.
The Kurds are the largest ethnic group in the Middle East without their own country. About 30 million are spread out across Turkey, Syria, Iran, and Iraq. It's a part of the world where few people can agree on anything. Yet this referendum is proving to be the rare exception, one of the only times the U.S. and Iran are on the same side. Iran worries that a vote yes for independence might mobilize their own Kurdish minorities, while the U.S. worries it'll destabilize the region and damage the coalition fighting the Islamic State.
Prior to the referendum, there was a singular focus, and that was on defeating Daesh. There is a distraction from the fight against ISIS.
Turkey's also against it. Just yesterday, the country's president met with President Trump on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly to reaffirm their rejection of the planned referendum and the serious consequences that would follow if it occurs. But it appears that this outpouring of international condemnation is having the opposite effect on the Iraqi Kurds.
Remember, the Kurds are mountaineers, and therefore they're stubborn. So when the world unites against them, in fact, the Kurds have rallied around the flag. The Kurds see that they have a good movement and a good international reputation having fought ISIS, and they want to capitalize on that.
The Trump administration is now urging the Kurdish regional government to delay the vote, a vote the Iraqi government calls unconstitutional. But so far, President Barzani and his advisors aren't backing down.
The Americans value their hard-earned liberty. They must respect the legitimate rights and wishes of others who are going through similar circumstances.
Now, even if this vote happens and the referendum is passed, as it's expected to do, it wouldn't immediately trigger independence. It's non-binding. What it would do is give the Kurdish regional government more power and more leverage to eventually negotiate a better deal with Baghdad. Brett?
Kristin, thank you.